I want to talk to you about the concept of building a medical team. And what am I talking about? Well, whenever we have a complex medical situation in front of us, we generally have multiple doctors that are working on our care, and they're not necessarily coordinated. In my case, which was a colon cancer circumstance, I had the gastroenterologist. He was the guy who found the cancer. He referred me to a hematologist oncologist, so I had my oncologist. And then they put me on radiation while I was going through all the chemo. And so I had a radiologist. And then I had a nutritionist. And then I had a pharmacist. And then I had a primary care doctor. And none of these people coordinated with anybody. Now, hopefully your situation isn't that fragmented, but it's not uncommon for it to be. So one of the first things you need to do is to document for yourself, for your own sanity, and for your own effectiveness, as well as for your caregivers. So if there's multiple caregivers, they can pass off this information to one another and pick up where the other one left off. Who is it that is the quarterback on your team? So who's calling the plays? And that typically boils down to where you're getting the bulk of your care, and that shifts. So you may have an oncologist who's really the quarterback for a period of time. Then you may have a surgeon who's a quarterback for a period of time. And then you may go into kind of a dormant stage, and your primary care physician may be working with your pharmacist. And so there's all of these moving parts, and you need a way at least to begin to start to track who's coordinating with who, where your medical records are. And so the medical team builder and care coordination flowchart is the best place to get started to do that. So go ahead and start working this whole thing out, and you'll find that you feel a whole lot better about that. You'll just feel much more mentally organized, and that is a relief in and of itself.